have a degree in philosophy, so that's how I think about jiu-jitsu a lot. And what my thoughts are that jiu-jitsu is very much like a jigsaw puzzle. When you're a white belt and you're a blue belt, you're collecting the pieces of the puzzle. Each move is like a piece of the puzzle. And in the purple belt level and the brown belt level, you're fitting the pieces together. And then when all of the pieces are pretty much together is when you get your black belt. However, if you've ever done a jigsaw puzzle, you know that it's very important to know what the picture is in order to get the pieces together. If you don't have a picture in your head of what it is you're doing, if you don't have an idea of the logic of how jiu-jitsu works, it's going to be very difficult to fit those pieces together. You're not going to understand why you're doing what it is you're doing, okay? So understanding the science and the theory behind the moves is critical in order to get all the puzzles in place, or all the pieces in place. If you don't get that part, you can have all the pieces in place and never realize the logic or the science. But if you don't realize the logic or the science, what's the point? I mean, jiu-jitsu is about seeing what's there. And in order to see what's there, you have to understand it. So when I try to teach the theory, and that makes everything so much easier. It just makes it easier to get the pieces. It makes it easier to put them in place and get a complete picture of what's going on with your jiu-jitsu. So that said, one thing I've realized is there's a position of being on your side. A lot of people think that jiu-jitsu fighters fight from their back. That's not true. We don't fight standing up, but we fight from here. Okay, I'm not on my back, I'm on my hip. This allows me to move. Okay, this allows me to come up, allows me to come down. Okay, if I'm on my back, I'm a lot less mobile. Okay, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. Okay, the reason that we're not stand-up fighters is because the point of jiu-jitsu is to put the strength and reach of your lower body against that of your opponent's upper body. Okay, that's the whole point of jiu-jitsu. That's why it works. So in order to do jiu-jitsu well, you have to learn to think with your legs and your hips. Okay? Now, there's a position. Jack, could you come here, please? Go on your side, please. Okay, a lot of moves happen from this position when you're on your side. Now, it's the job of the person on top to put the person on bottom on their back in order to make them less mobile. So in order to do that, I'm going to put pressure right here on his shoulder. Okay, so boom, just like that. Okay, he's going to go over. So get on your side again. Now, if instead of this being on his side, if Jack takes his bottom elbow and just pulls it in, take your hand up to your head, up to here, Cleopatra, okay? So his bottom elbow is tucked in, his hand is protecting his head, and he's gonna lean in to the arm. So he's taking this and sort of pushing in. Now I'm gonna do the exact same thing I just tried to do, okay? I can't do it. And the whole reason is that this elbow is tucked in and he's leaning in towards it. Take the elbow out. Just take it out, just right here. Get on your side, okay? I'm going to do the exact same thing. Now his elbow's out. Okay? It's like a magic trick. If you try this, you're not going to believe how well this works. Get up, Jack. Now, that's that trick with the elbow tucked in. It's for everything. It's for if you're in half guard, you want that's it. Your elbow is tucked in right here. You're leaning forward. He's not going to be able to put you on your back. If you're in his side control, okay, same thing. My elbow is tucked in. I'm leaning forward. If I'm going to do hook sweep, okay, boom, just like this. Here, now look, my elbow tucks in. Okay, so it's the same thing. I'm tucking in my elbow and I'm coming onto my side, just like this. Okay, like this. Boom, this hand can protect my head, but I'm leaning forward into it. Something to think about is it doesn't matter if I'm doing a takedown, if I'm in someone's guard, okay, if I'm in a turtle position, if I'm on my back, or if I'm on my side. My elbows are always tucked in. My head is always forward, and my hands, for the most part, are here, protecting my head and neck. Okay? Every position is the same position. Okay? Boom, boom. That's all. Thank you.